Yo, Afro, all flows reach out. AFRO, we was up here in B-side show. That's what we was doing, we was kicking it. I was just here for the 300th episode. Did the thing, you know, just kicking with some good folk. You know what I mean? So just tune in every single Monday. It's about right. Blah, fro.
We're back in here, man. It's the B-side show. Act like you know, man.
Yeah, man.
Shouts out to I Suppose for that last video. Anybody else out there want to submit something? If it's dope, we're gonna play it, man, and blast it on our shit.
I got a 16 ready. I didn't know I could just send
Well, I
it
said
in,
if
man.
it's dope, bro.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Funny.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, if it's dope, we'll play
Listen,
it.
if I wanted to be, I would be one of the best rappers out in LA right now.
That's
I'm
what
letting
I'm
everybody
saying.
know. If I wanted to dedicate my time to rhyming, I would be a beast. I'm just letting everyone know.
All right, there it is, right there.
Got the voice for it, right?
Yeah, man. I got the voice. My mom said
I'm
I'm handsome. There you go, man. It is what it is.
So, there it is, right there. T-shirts. Hey, man, we got our first guest in the building, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Yo, what up? My name is Annimeanz. I represent It's the First, Cudahy, California. Y'all already know what it is.
Hey, it's the first.
Yes, sir.
Let them know what that is right off the bat for those that don't know, man.
It's the First is an independent record label that I created. We specialize in helping Mexican artists. You know what I'm saying? We're a specialty label that deals with Hispanic artists or Latino artists. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that was missing?
Yeah, I think it is. You know what I'm saying? I think it still is. You know, but now it's different. You got people like King. You got people like myself. You got people like GT Garza in Texas. Mexicans that are actually starting to make more of a become mainstream aware and getting mainstream awareness. So you know what I'm saying?
There was a big, listen, everyone knows this. There's a big Mexican population in California alone.
Yeah.
Why doesn't that push more Mexican MCs to the forefront?
We can get real political right now.
Let's do it, man. That's what I'm here for.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not about the MCs. It's about the community, and because the community ain't necessarily embracing the music, it's because the mainstream hip hop media ain't supporting it. So therefore, there's little to no awareness of, your local MC from Whitey or from East LA. You see what I'm saying? And it's a theory, but the more that I've been in the game, because I've experienced the bottom half. I've been a part of different crews of prominent black artists, and just going out on my own and experiencing my own journey. If I had to give an opinion on it, I'd say that they don't want to see us in the game. Because there's so many of us. You see what I'm saying? So the agenda is to keep us not getting to them platforms. You see what I'm saying? But yet they gonna put on somebody to appease us, to make us think that they riding with us, but really they not, because you gotta think like, what happens if, and I'm only gonna name drop certain names for the sake of the conversation. It's not a disrespect to anybody, but it's like, let's say you got YG tonight, and you got Joe Moses, and you got, I don't know, VG Perico, right? And they all have shows in LA, and they all gonna sell out, and 90% of their fans is gonna be Mexicans. And it's all good, their economy continues to roll. But what happens if Joe Moses has a show the same day King do, and then, I Suppose has a show the same day YG does, and they equivalent to each other, I Suppose get millions of views. That's gonna cause an economic shift now, because who you think the people are really gonna support? They're gonna support people that look just like them and people that they can relate to, and that's King Lil G, or that's Annimeanz, or that's I Suppose. So because that is a possibility, I feel that they keep us segregated, and just mainstream media in general. Every time they portray a Hispanic, it's a cholo.
That's what I was gonna get to.
They're still stuck in the box in 2017.
See, that's what I was gonna get to. See that it got that. See, a while back, even though that like dope cats with skills, man. Like you have your Immortal Techniques, the Mexican, Psycho Realm, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then they would try to put everybody in one box. So everybody, they wanted to say it was cholo rappers or whatever it was, but that wasn't the case. And I feel like, and now it's evolved to where the skill level is much higher now. Yeah. And so maybe now it is more than ever the time where, man, motherfuckers, especially our own, should be embracing this shit.
Yeah, I mean, welcome to the revolution.
Yeah.
The day of the Mexican MC is here. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's happening, right?
Yeah. Like I said, the best way to oppress a community is to take away their ability to evolve. And in so many words, that's what the music industry does to the Hispanic community, to the Chicano community. To the Chicano community. They keep it to where we don't evolve. So every time they put us in front of the camera, it's somebody that looks like he's from 1979. You dig what I'm saying? Or
they want to keep portraying that stereotype.
Exactly, because that's what's making the money. You know, American Me sold millions upon millions of copies, blood in, blood out. That's where the paper is. So as long as the paper's there, they don't want to change that. You dig me? Because they don't I don't think mainstream media and mainstream hip hop, they don't necessarily know how to market and present the new age Chicano rapper.
It's hard to comprehend because it's something they've never seen before, right?
Exactly.
So what do we do to change it? Right now, on the B-Side Show, we're gonna figure out how to change it. What do we do?
The power is in the people. Definitely. You know what I mean? Fuck money. Power is in the people. You know what I mean? And the only way that we can change that is continuing to support people like King, continuing to support people like GT Garza, Annimeanz, Slum the Resident. Every new dude out here that's doing something, putting it down, you got to go out there, you got to support that. You know what I mean? You got to buy the CDs, you got to buy the merchandise, you got to spread the word. You see what I'm saying? And you know, it's just a conundrum of bullshit. You feel me? Because
that's life.
Because, well, I mean, yeah and no. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's my life.
I know people that live a fairly well life. You know? But you know that's really in a nutshell what it is. You know what I mean?
Hey, but see here, like again, now where it gets to the skill level is raised, and not just with the lyrics, but like you mentioned earlier, it's almost where you're understanding now the importance of maybe a song that could hit the rate, you know what I mean, hit the clubs, whatever it might be. But man, bro, like with what you're doing, like you hit that formula right. I know you had a little vacation, but you came and hit the ground running. Yeah. And man, we were talking off air with the Jake and Papa joint, with like the West Side, right?
Yes, sir.
Like the West Side, and then it started hitting radio spot. See, you can't deny certain things, like, you know what I mean, when it gets to that point. So, like you said, then it's time for the people now to back it up and make it even bigger. But what you got going on, brother?
Current day, I got a new single. It's called Bad One. It features Daniel Peter. It's another radio record. You know what I mean? You know, I'm kind of like a chameleon when it comes to the craft. You know what I mean? People know me. I do real hardcore hip hop. I could do, you know, gangster shit, and then, you know, I do real commercial sounding records. You know what I mean? So I got that going on. I just came back from Arizona. I did the Core DJ Retreat. They had artists out there performing for all the DJs. You know, it's like a coalition of like 800 people or something. And they all fly in from different countries to, you know, I guess it's like a DJ appreciation from the coalition. So they go out there and they book artists and they do clubs. You know, I was out there. Troy Ave was out there. Moneybag Yo was out there. One night, like Bill Bellamy hosted the club, and it's just off the hook. You know what I mean? Everybody in there drinking. Dope. It's all hip hop. Nightclubs packed to capacity, big bottles. You know, the whole nine. It's just
every time I go on your Instagram, I see that you're in New Mexico, or you're in that spot, or you're in this spot. There was a time that I had a show in San Diego, and you just popped up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then I said, I think it was Jay Electronica, right?
Yeah,
I think it was Jay Electronica show. You keep moving, man. You think that's the key to your success, that you go to these different markets and you branch out to these people?
Yeah, definitely, because, you know, I'll be the first one to tell you, you know, in LA, Annimeanz is local. You know what I mean? You can go, motherfuckers see me in a swap meet. You know what I mean? See me at the liquor store. See me at any studio show. With that being said, you know, I pretty much did what I'm going to do here in the aspect of, you know, making the music. You know what I mean? You got to understand, like, LA is a crazy market, so they're not going to support you until everybody else does. You know what I mean? So when I say I kind of like ran my course here,
that's real, man.
I've already did what I had to do, and obviously it wasn't working.
But that's how it always is,
yeah,
right?
So you know, to combat that, I got on the road. You know what I mean? I start going to Arizona, start going to New Mexico. I toured the whole Texas with GT Garza during the summer. You know, we hit El Paso, Dallas. You know, just all the you know, the demo. You know what I mean? You know, one thing about the industry, you know what your demographic is. You know what I mean? So we went out to Texas, nothing but Mexicans. It was all love. We packed out a show every night. And it was a good experience for me. You know what I mean? I got love out there. I got people out there that support me now. And that's my formula. You know what I mean? I'm everywhere else. You know what I mean? That's where I'm making the fans now. You know, bringing it home, so to speak. You know
Do you think that's a thing that a lot of artists in the LA, in the hip hop scene, that they don't know what the demographic is? They just make a song because they think they like it and they just throw it out there?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You know, when it comes to the game, a lot of us, and even myself for a long time, I didn't know what the game was. You know, we make some songs and we put them on SoundCloud, whatever, and we perform at local events, and we get to know each other because we're a community. You know, we're all family. We've all spent time with each other at one point. And, you know, artists can get comfortable within that community and to begin to think that they doing something when really they not. You know what I mean? So as an artist coming up, you have to see past that and understand that that's not your peak. You dig me? And don't make that your comfort zone. The local scene is not a comfort zone. If you're trying to make this a career, you're trying to get money, then you need to branch out around the country and everywhere that it's possible that somebody will listen to you, have to be there to make them hear you. You know what I'm saying?
That's that real shit, man. You get some business talk 101 with Annimeanz. What we're going to do is play a video. We'll be right back. You got a couple new joints we need to hear, man. We'll be right back. Y'all, B-side.
Yeah.
What these hoes done thought. Everything I want and I went and I bought. And I don't need no hate round me. Fuck you mean I blew bands on these. Look, I don't know what these hoes done thought. I don't know. Everything I want and I went and I bought. See my chain swing like Muhammad Ali. See your fame leave, career need an IV. And your main squeeze, she a hoe around me, yeah. Whoa. Only close people get to ride in the Benz. I know some people who provide and they saying, yo, this the sequel, I provided the trend. Bad horse who won't ride in a Ford. My belt the type of shit you probably couldn't afford. The gun to shoot some shit the size of your door. Yo, flow transition, you gon' need a mortician, you gon' need a coalition, y'all ain't fucking with the flow. Started from the kitchen, had the money, intuition, had to kill the competition, now we counting all the dough. These hoes only coming for the dough. Your friends gonna hate on the low, and I ain't gotta take a post for the photo. I don't know what these hoes done thought. Everything I want and I went and I bought. And I don't need no hate round me. Fuck you mean I blew bands on these. I don't sell no dope round here, but I need the dough, keep it on the low. I don't spend no cash, no dough, what the fuck I look like loving these hoes. Shorty see me round real low and something slow like a UFO. I don't spend no cash, no dough, what the fuck I look like loving these hoes.
Used to catch you sleeping in the bando. Now I'm somewhere counting up the cash flow. Baby mama let you know I'm an asshole. I see you snakes try to cover up like camo. Sick play street games like a piano. Knock a bitch get played like a Hasbro. Somewhere talking to my shadow. High octane hit him with the gas flow. Got a pack, something like a Jansport. Dope trap, slanging out the dashboard. Too fly, should've called me passport. Mini Glock, treat you like a backboard. Don't ask, that's what the task for. They hit the spot, now I'm running to the back door. 6 shots, hanging out of RAV4. Shoot a whistle if you ever see the task force. Real life really started from the bottom, no. Ease the pain, what you think I set the bottom for? Couldn't see what I see in them Tom Fords or the war. Tales from the corner store. Don't like this life, what you started for? Walls in the hood looking like a chalkboard. Hit them up, watch it fall, that's a deadline. One thing I know, they gon' respect mine.
I don't know what these hoes done thought. Everything I want and I went and I bought. And I don't need no hate round me. Fuck you mean I blew bands on these. I don't sell no dope round here, but I need the dough, keep it on the low. I don't spend no cash, no dough, what the fuck I look like loving these hoes. Shorty see me round real low and something slow like a UFO. I don't spend no cash, no dough, what the fuck I look like loving these hoes. I don't know what these hoes done thought. I don't know what these hoes done thought. I don't know what these hoes done thought. I don't know what these hoes done thought.
Back in here, man.
Yeah.
We just saw that IDK video featuring Big Sick Nasty, man. You want to talk about the video, man? This is the newest one, right?
Yeah. That's part of a EP that I just released called Cut a Hey Doughboy. It's a 7-track EP, and that was one of the songs. I didn't have too many features on it. I had Big Sick Nasty, I had GT Garza on it, and
Or you gonna forget somebody, man. You gonna forget somebody. You're gonna be like, yo, my G.
My man's Young Hustle.
There you go.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be hitting you tomorrow, man. Like, how you?
Yeah. I feel that. Not all beefs start like that, right?
it's little mistakes like that, man.
Yeah,
they feel like they're sliding.
Shout out to T-Lo.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
But
let's talk about it, man. There you go.
I'm at a point in my career where it's like, I'm trying to give them no cut. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like because I was gone for so long, like I just had to come back and catch up and get familiar. You know what I mean?
Did that instill a fire in you that you were gone for so long? You felt like you had to maybe make up some time that you missed?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? Because when I left, the game wasn't how it is now. You know what I mean? We didn't have like, stars the way we do now. We didn't have a king. We didn't. I know there was people were starting to run the race, but nothing hadn't evolved yet. So.
For the people that don't know, how long were you gone from?
I was gone for 22 months.
That's a long time in the music industry.
Yeah.
Being silent and being gone for 22 months, that's a long time.
And to not be having like posts and stuff or a new album, you know what I'm saying? So
when I came out, it's like, I get out certain people, they just the biggest shit on the planet. So it was definitely intimidating, you know what I mean? And other rappers, I ain't gonna say names and shit, but people were saying little slick shit.
You could say any name you want on the B-side show, man. It's just us in here. Don't worry. It's just us in here.
You can tell he does the forum.
Hey, I'll be honest with you.
You can tell that whiskey's starting to take effect.
I'll be honest. My shit going so good right now. I ain't trying to give nobody a look. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that.
But certain motherfuckers, they were saying little slick shit, clowning, washed up, things like that. You know what I mean? So I'm a competitive person. You know what I mean? So yeah, that definitely lit a fire up my ass. You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop is a competitive sport, right? It seems like maybe in the last 10 years we might have forgot about that, and everybody wants to be buddy with everybody else because they don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and they don't want to have competition, man. Do you feel like that's jacked up the game?
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? You know why I think it's messed up the game? Because people are competing, but they're competing on the low. And to me, that's
because they don't really want to be out there, right?
And to me, that's a little cowardly. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we all here to prove something. We all here to be the best. So if you want to prove you the best, then show me.
That's right.
Don't close doors. Don't throw rocks behind closed doors. You dig what I'm saying?
Amen.
A lot of that happens. Ain't no one gonna see him hit nothing. Hey, check it real quick. What we gonna play, man? We're gonna play a new joint. DJ?
Yeah. I brought some records from the Cut a Hey Doughboy project.
Okay, this is the newest project out. Make sure you guys check that, man. What track we gonna get into, man?
I got a track called Broke Dreams. It's a really dope track. It's a hip hop joint. I think everybody appreciates it.
That's DJ Zion on the ones and twos.
DJ Zion's a beast on the beats.
Yeah, he got beats too, man.
Yes, sir.
B-side.
You already know who it is. American Dope Boy.
Shit go.
First class. It's just one of them things, you know what I mean? Had to get a gun cause the shit lit. Ain't no tag on egg cause it's priceless. I've been getting money started from the night shift. Full flip, hit your body, now it's laying lifeless. These rappers is actors with tattoos. How many y'all gon' bust that too? Y'all ain't never held it down for a block. Hammer in the 87 Regal with the speaker box. I can eat the whole cruise if the need comes. Street goons feed some just in case the beef come. I got dudes really out committing felonies, so ain't nothing foreign. I fast forward what you telling. Yo, how you call another man boss? Who is you? If you ain't out here getting food, you a damn fool. Yo, I started from the bottom with a broke dream. Now the diamonds on my neck bright as HD. I'ma need another bottle cause we really on. 30 bands round my neck, spilling Perry on. And what you doing round here if you ain't in the thong? And I ain't putting nothing, I ain't living in the song. 20s, 50s, 100s, I'm out getting to the money. 20s, 50s, 100s, how your money looking funny. 20s, 50s, 100s, we gon' lock the whole thing. 20s, 50s, 100s started with a broke dream. Ryan Brown in the pouring out a mobile. I know you need a little something more you can feel. I paint pictures in the field, how them dudes real. Game vicious, same hammer as a Navy SEAL. And it'll never be the same, I know they envious. Hating they soul when watching you is getting strenuous. Fame came, then the change came with the name. There's a couple you motherfuckers who traded for a change. There's a couple you motherfuckers who sitting in my aim. But I'm patiently waiting to introduce you to the rain. You can never duplicate what I cultivate in my brain. And I never lay a bet on a fighter who doesn't train. It's a metaphor to let you know I open better doors. Bone better horse, life is much better when you set them know. Goons straight shit and cross your body like a checkerboard. Your man was shook and started running like a matador. I'ma need another bottle cause we really on. 30 bands round my neck, spilling Perry on. And what you doing round here if you ain't in the thong? And I ain't putting nothing, I ain't living in the song. 20s, 50s, 100s, I'm out getting to the money. 20s, 50s, 100s, how your money looking funny. 20s, 50s, 100s, we gon' lock the whole thing. 20s, 50s, 100s started with a broke dream.
Yeah, that's right.
Yo.
That's off the newest project right there, man. And speaking of that, man, let them know about the clothing line too. Fresh off the press, right? You got some stuff.
Yeah. I started a clothing line called American Doughboy Apparel. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we make quality boutique style clothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the you know, it's the fitted clothing. You know what I mean? It's not like the huge shit. It's for, you know, stylish.
It's not the one size fits all.
Yeah,
you buy this
stylish.
t-shirt. Hey, I got t-shirts for sale. There's a lot of people in this hip hop game whose merchandise is fucking awful, man. We all know it. We all know it.
So it's not something I could match up with my checkered shorts from the indoor swap meet, right?
Nah, my thing, you know, the line is quality boutique style clothing. You know what I mean? That's, you know, shout out to everybody doing anything. You know, for myself, I just like to do everything to the best possible ability. You know, whether I'm recording my music or making my clothing line. So
even the production on your videos stands out from most of the videos that I see posted. You know, you have great production. It seems like just you're really going for it. You put your best foot forward. Your merchandise, I felt the shirt that you gave me. I appreciate that, man. It seems like everything's top quality. Is that something you aim for?
Yeah, you know, like I said, you know, I'm out here to really, you know, I run a real label. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's a part of my crew, the label has supported them. You know, from studio time to videos in itself. So, you know, as a business owner and as a label owner, I have to produce the best quality I can. So, you know, I'm not here to cut corners. So, let's say, for instance, I'm shooting a $10,000 budget video. You know, we're just using that number. And somebody is say, hey, yo, I could do it a little better for a lot less. And maybe it's not that better. I'm not going to cut that corner. You know what I mean? I'd rather spend the money, do what I got to do it right, and get the, you know.
Because that video is always going to be out there.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't take that back. It's a representation of who you are and what you do. And I feel like a lot of artists, they treat it more like a hobby, and you treat it like a business. And I've always respected that from you.
Well, yeah, you know, you got to think, right? Like, I've been here for years. I've been here since 2007. And, you know, just like I was talking on my live today, a lot of these young dudes, you know, they come in and they got the new style, but a lot of people don't really know the history behind that style. You know what I'm saying? Because when I came in the game, there was only a few of us. You know what I mean? It was Omar Cruz, it was the whole Smooth Hustle camp, myself, just certain, you know, the campaign. They were early on the movement. Just certain movements that we was, you know, the outcasts in the game, so to speak. And Chicano rap still had a real strong, you know, hold on what was going on. And, you know, a lot of people don't know the struggles that we had to go through to create this sound. You know, and most of the people that were forefronted in that movement, they don't get the props they deserve. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So, you know, with that being said, it's like, people don't need to start knowing the history of you know, because before it was all Chicano rap, and Chicano rap wasn't giving up none. No plugs, they wasn't honoring what we was doing. You know, they was disrespecting. They was saying certain things that we sounded certain ways and so forth and so on. So yeah.
It's all changed now, man. That's what it is, man. Hey, let them know where they could get at you, all your social medias, and then you know, where they can get at the gear and all that stuff too.
You can hit me up directly. Everything is ANNIMEANZ, and you know, my social media situation is special because I talk to everybody. You know what I mean? Every comment I'm gonna respond to it, every DM. You know what I mean? And the merchandise, my website is still getting worked on, but I kind of like the way I do it now. Is, you know, you reach out to me and
hand to hand sales, man. You can't beat that. You know,
hand to hand. You know what I mean? So, and when people buy the merchandise, they're gonna get like 2 or 3 CDs. They're gonna get some stickers.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I try to make sure that I take care of everybody. You know what I mean? For the quality that I do have the clothes, I could make a lot of money, but I sell them for a lot less. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and that's for it. Just started, right? You already see people rocking the gear, though.
Oh
man.
yeah, man. You know, and that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I'm telling you, you know, when I came back, I just didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? I was overwhelmed, but I knew that I had to make it go. You know what I mean? Cause
So what did you do?
I fucking.
How'd you look at that mountain? And how'd you attack it?
I just, you know, I got in that studio and we just started making projects. You know what I mean? We just started doing songs, and I stood in the studio for like maybe 4 months. And you know, once we did that, I went on the promo run for like the West Side. We started getting a lot of radio spins, and then, you know, first thing, LA Weekly came knocking. They wanted to interview.
A little publication called LA Weekly.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know if you guys heard of it or not,
Yeah,
but a little publication.
They're around here.
And then, you know, after that, Sway in the Morning started covering me, and then OC Weekly came knocking. They wanted to interview, and more stations started giving us spins. We didn't make full rotation, but we did what we needed to do with it. And because I was in the studio for so long, once I finally did release my album, The Murder Business, then I just followed right up with the American Doughboy Project with all of us, and then I followed up with Cut a Hate Doughboy. So, you know, current day, 2017, I done already dropped 3 projects and like 40 visuals.
Supply and demand. That's the game.
Yeah,
Supply
That's
and
right,
demand.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shouts out to Annimeanz, man, keeping it moving, man, and also, you know, the business is something that everybody needs to keep in mind, man. And we're gonna go out with another song, though, right?
Oh yeah. This one is called Loyalty Is Everything.
Okay.
This one's a special record. You know what I mean? It's I kind of addressed the situation that I experienced in the music game. You know what I'm saying? And I hadn't really did that in the past. It was kind of like more of a general thing. But when I went away and just evolving in my skills, it just got a little bit more personal in the craft, and it was a scenario that I felt I needed to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
There it
There you
is,
go.
man. We're gonna play this joint right here, man. DJ Zion on the 1s and 2s. Let's get it, man. Annimeanz.
First class. Bright lights in the city when I ride round. What I look like falling for a bus down. I ain't never had to hate cause my money long. You make disses and get ignored like drag on. See a picture of a broke motherfucker first. So I get up in the purse every time I skirt. Every time I lay a verse, I'ma shake the earth. Crack rock, grab every block in the turf. I'ma rep to the dirt, blood stains on my shirt. Love, your man will fuck your bitch when your back turned. Was she really your bitch or was it that man's turn? See my heart cold, I ain't never love her. If she your main bitch, she gon' get a rubber. Cause I don't need none of y'all bad spirits. This $100,000 whip, don't come near it. This a Glock with a 30-round clip, you should fear it. Look, see the game done changed. Loyalty is everything, fuck what you saying. It's a shame how you switched on your man for the fame. How you snitching, you arrogant, that's so vain. Cocaine dreams, getting dollars in between. She was kinda bad, but she ain't who she seems. He was never 100, but he ain't with your team. Cocaine dreams, getting dollars in between. We was like brothers, I ain't never hate once. And when you made a promise, I ain't never follow up. Cause I ain't never wanted nothing but respect. And I told you if I ever got a deal, we split a check. Now you telling people that I came for the plugs. Use what I could, never really showed love. Everybody walked out, I was the only one there. Sitting next to you in that old ass chair. Late nights in the studio trying to get it right. Meanwhile, you was next to me feeling spite. It was never about the money, it was more about the love. It was more about respect. Did you really need a check? It can never be the same how it was, I was hurt. Really felt that I should go and put you in the dirt. Really felt that you was fake, trying to take from my plate. Rule number 1, trying to show love's a mistake. First, look, see the game done changed. Loyalty is everything, fuck what you saying. It's a shame how you switched on your man for the fame. How you snitching, you arrogant, that's so vain. Cocaine dreams, getting dollars in between. She was kinda bad, but she ain't who she seems. He was never 100, but he ain't with your team. Cocaine dreams, getting dollars in between.
That's right, man. Annimeanz live, all the way live on the B-side show every week. You know how we do it, man.
Yo, that was something crazy, man.
Yeah.
There was a lot being said in that record.
It was you know, the last label I was a part of. Everybody know what it was. You know what I mean? You know, things just started to get a little funny. You know, the more that I started to find my own way, I felt like, you know, certain people was trying to hold me back. You know what I mean? And you know, it's a shame that it played out like that because, you know, felt like we was family over there. You know what I mean? And then, you know, fame gets involved, and certain people, maybe their career not really up no more. And, you know, for a lot of times, like, you know, I was always somebody that was in the background, or I was following somebody. So, you know, because I did that for so many years, I felt like when it was time for me to step up, that they should have supported me the way I did. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I was another grown man handing out somebody else CDs at the shows, or, you know, making sure that nothing happened to them if some shit popped off. Not like saying I was a bodyguard, but I was just there holding it down. You know what I mean? So when it was time for me to go out and do my radio runs, you know, certain people wasn't coming out. Or, you know, when I was making the records, they was trying to make sure that I didn't make them type of records for whatever reasons they had. You know what I mean? So it was it took me a while to talk about it, because it was an emotional thing for me, because like I said, I you know, I felt like we had a family setting. So, you know, when I went in to do this next project, I don't know, man, just a lot of the pen started moving. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing, man. We live and we learn, and at least you know now to apply it to your new, you know, with your business now, man. You know the proper way to go about it, man. Annimeanz in the building, man. Thank you guys that are watching. We'll be right back after this. Bobby Butcher, what up?
Yeah.
Heated protesters faced off again about sanctuary status in the small SoCal city of Cudahy. That's frustrating Cudahy's large immigrant population.
Look, 10 years old, seen the fiend shoot though. Couple years later, I was moving coke. Hunting spoke rims, spin somersault on the gravel. Pitch rock, watch for the cops, bass rattle. Now I slang rap, audio provided, peer crack. Any pen touch this pad, states back. I know some young boys trapping out a condo. Training day for young G's, A. Cop Alonso. Down in Cudahy, they pulled a hammer pronto. Bullet hit you snapping, made a headband tonto. You don't really know how this shit feel in the field. When it gets ill, people get killed. Look, you don't really know how this shit feel. Riding round on some European wheels, never had a deal. And tell your rap homie I ain't with the foolery, cause I could tell that he was broke from his jewelry. These whack motherfuckers trying to press a line. I let them know around here we ain't hard to find. I had to struggle for my shine, homie, get in line. I got a 34 clip and it's getting dirty. I got a 34 clip and it's getting dirty. I got a 34 clip and it's getting dirty. I got a 34 clip and it's getting dirty. Motherfuckers starving around here and getting thirsty. I heard a couple y'all hating on the kid, cause your bitch around swallowing kids. See where I'm from, if you make it, they gon' hate. And if you ever trusted hoes, you done made mistakes. You see the envious is friends, but they fake. Trying to entertain snakes, they gon' change face. What type of Mac keep a heart full of hate? Type of motherfucker pillow talk hoes just to get close. And I ain't never been a fan how this shit go, cause I ain't never had to hate to get no bitch though. Ice cold when the flow go, yo, these hoes know there's a fee. If you can't pay, bitch, better leave. Look, riding round in the B, getting cheese with a bitch who's Mexican and Chinese. What these hoes need, I was OT trying to get cheese, keeping these hoes in rotation like a bus station. These whack motherfuckers trying to press a line. I let them know around here we ain't hard to find. I had to struggle for my shine, homie, get in line. I got a 34 clip and it's getting dirty. I got a 34 clip and it's getting dirty. I got a 34 clip.